Hi, how are you? You're doing great? Amazing. Can you hold on for a minute as I tell you something? Good. So now, back in 2024, I derived interest in agriculture, poultry farming to be specific. This is an industry I never ever thought I'll find myself in, but I wanted to do it. And time went on, and 2025 came, and I decided to do more research on poultry farming, and I settled for broilers. A very risky decision. Those who have done it know that it is indeed risky. It is risky because there are a lot of challenges around broilers, unlike other kinds of chicken. But I wanted to do it. My heart was drawn to broilers, and I began to do more research. I began to understand the industry more by calling people, reading articles and what have you. And my eyes were open to something bigger, something my mom used to complain about, but it didn't mean much to me at that time. There was a lot of fear around consuming broilers. Most people are afraid of consuming broilers. Why? They believe, or rather they claim, that they have a lot of boosters and they are not raised organically. And I wanted to understand, what are the consequences of these boosters? What are these boosters to begin with? And these are chemicals given to the chicken to ensure it grows faster, or rather it fattens faster, to reduce the time it spends in the coop, and to ensure that it gets the market size as soon as possible. So as I did research, I realized some of the consequences of these boosters is that once the chicken consumes that chemical, some of the residues are left in the chicken tissue, and you end up eating that chicken. It ends up endangering your health with some very high consequences. And but I didn't stand from a point of judgment for the farmers. Number one, some farmers are not even aware. Number two, the cost of raising a single chicken is very high, especially in Kenya. I don't know about other countries, but I know it is very high in Kenya, because some bags of feeds cost up to 4,200, and you need several. All right. Not to forget that once this chicken reaches the market size, and you take it to the market, you're met by fluctuating prices that go as low as even 220 per kg. All right. So when you keep this chicken longer in the coop than it's supposed to be, number one, you're putting yourself at a risk of not making any profit. Number two, you're putting yourself under a risk of counting a loss, and nobody is doing anything to go under a loss, even in farming. But that was not going to stop me. I wanted to do something about it. I always believe there's something that can be done about everything and anything. And I decided to try it. I decided to do it. I decided to start Shamar Poultry Fields and do it without using boosters. And I wanted to be able to offer my consumers something that is safe. I wanted to offer them assurance. I wanted to offer them safety. I wanted them to be sure of what they are consuming. I didn't want them to be afraid of what is placed before them. And I began. So far, we've been doing it without any boosters, and we've been successful. Of course, we've not added a lot of weight with them, but they've gained some good weight. We've fed them well, and because we are in a farm, we are able to give them greens and everything that comes from the farm. We are considering even azola right now. We are actually growing it and everything. So that is how I began Shamar Poultry Fields. And the reason as to why I began this is not to just sell chicken, but to offer you assurance, to give you something that is safe for your health. And we are doing something that is called farming beyond business. What do I mean by that? That when we are doing any kind of farming, we are not considering profits alone. We are considering your health. We are considering your wellness, because health is wealth. Welcome to Shamar Poultry Fields, where your health is assured. Bye bye.
66 pole 66.
Kachukue.
Sasa mimi